proud of the ways. He teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could sing and say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just have a writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Carolina Panthers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. And off we go from Charlotte. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Rail, set, ready.
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Oh, he gets that downfield to Tremble, the tight end. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's Lawrence to throw right away. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. It's now 2nd and 10.
Rip, 23.
Back to throw. Lawrence. He's going to dial up another deep ball.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
He'll get this one complete to Brown.
I got him.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down.
On first down, Lawrence. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. De'Ami Brown was the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a second down. To throw is Lawrence. Again, working deep downfield. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Lawrence. He's going to look downfield once again. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. So, not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close.
A gain of 31 yards.
30 left.
First down, Jacksonville.
To throw is Lawrence. Open right side. That strains the tight end. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Brenton Strange. Touchdown, Jaguars.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Ready?
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Down. 50. Green. Trouble. 38. Ready.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd down, they need 5.
Shot. Set. Ready.
Here's a carry for Dowdle.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Ready.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Hey, Ron.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. He's going to let one go. Looking for Myers. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Easy. Route.
Now here's Lawrence. He's going to try it here again. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Hoare.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Blue, 32. Ready?
Out of the shotgun. Young. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
At the 34-yard line.
Let's go. Cut.
From the gun, it's Young. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out. And fortunately, a Panther was right there to get on it. So no turnover. They retain possession.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out or it certainly needs to be protected. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On play action, Young. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At the Panthers' 49-yard line.
Okay, ready? Hey, hey, hey.
A first down throw for Lawrence. This one is caught, and it's the tight end screen. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
I got him.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On first and 10, Lawrence. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal as we are ready to get back underway. Here's Lawrence. He's got his big tight end, Johnny Munt. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 50, green, hut. Hut.
Here's Young. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete. Now he's free at the 35. That one flips the field. Big chunk play as he goes out of bounds. A big play for the Panthers. Pick up of 46 yards. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. To the 20. Defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver. And once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
Makes the score Jaguars 21, Panthers 7. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready?
Right back to the air following that pick six. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
To second and 10.
Ready?
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's taken in, and it's Rico Dowdle. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7.
Third down and 3.
Third and 3.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. And this ball's incomplete on third down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure if this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Red on red. Turn. They say hot.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A pickup of 21 on that connection. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
13 Luke. Luke. Red.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Rip 23. Hey, Soko, it's hot.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Brenton Strange was his intended target. And third down coming up.
Hey. This.
Lawrence. This one caught the floor. And he'll take it on in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Here comes a return from the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
60 Eagle. 19 Tiger. Go.
They'll run with Dowdle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Now Dowdle. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Antonio Johnson there on the stop.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? motion. He'll set up the throw. That's caught right side. It's the tight end, Evans. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
It came up a little bit short there on 3rd down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in 4-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores. You cannot afford to waste any of these possessions.
Let's go.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more millies, that keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them Chaucer, cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers, cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye, I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the counter that's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Bigger mad bet, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like Pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put baguettes in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them Chaucer, cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers, cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Okay, money. Okay, I took the Billy cool back, then I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, right, wow. I'm still double, ties, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the old ones on the shelf. In the 5. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they find it, telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this drip from my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier the watch. Cartier look, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way.
BA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in Uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Carolina Panthers. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Uptown Charlotte. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Minshew going to look to throw it right away. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot it. It's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
Here's Minshew. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelce. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 15. First down.
Minshew sets to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Trayvon Merrick. And the Panthers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
Here we go.
Following the interception, Young. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Strike it.
Here's Young from the shotgun. Back to the sideline. It's intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive?
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark. Because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to get with the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap.
The Chiefs are going to get him. Michael Dana just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. Set. 6 seconds.
Now here's Young. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his second interception.
They'll send Brown in motion right. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. Give him 6 on the run. It'll be 3rd down now with still a long way to go to get to the first down marker.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Minshew not coming off. They'll try and go for it. On 4th down, Minshew. Minshew going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. Now, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Come on, set. 52 black. 10 black. Ready?
Young. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Let's go now. Set.
Young now. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, a 22.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody. Oh, he just snuck out there. He's got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set, ready, set.
They'll throw again. Young. He's caught. McMillan with it. And he'll be taken down after big yardage. But, folks, there is a flag down, and they're already walking this one back. Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
But you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings. But at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. And the Chiefs are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Now Minshew.
At the 46-yard line.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Xavier Worthy, 45 yards. yards. And the Chiefs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Let's go.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throwing out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Ready.
Young to throw it. They wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a fourth down.
And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Off play action, it's Minshew. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. This is caught. It's Brown. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now a run here off the RPO. Oh, Young loses it. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Michael Dana. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeout. As they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Off the play fake, Young. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
On play action, Young. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go. Ready.
Young will set to throw. Got a man. That's Leggett. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Here's a second and 5 now from the 25. Looking to throw. Young. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Young. And he slings one that's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Come on, ready?
It'll be Young again. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Second and 15 at the 40-yard line.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Young. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Chiefs are going to have it here just past the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they got a chance here to open up this lead.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's Minshew. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he stopped immediately there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Good work by Minshew there to pick up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now back to throw. Open man right side is Rice. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Chiefs are going to get a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it, Minshew. That's caught left side by the tight end Gray. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 15-yard line.
Minshew sets to throw. Incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
It'll be Minshew again. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 21-0.
Panthers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
That one complete till again. Finding space at the 40. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Hey.
It's Young off play action. And now here's another interception. And the Chiefs will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 15. First down, Chiefs.
And now they'll shift things around. Running left to give to Pacheco. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Butker now to add the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This is caught by McMillan. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
Ready?
To throw, Young. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down.
Let's ready.
Now here's Young. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Yellow, 22. Ready?
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they